Today you guys are going to watch me work. Today I'm going to be making a custom kitchen hutch or like a hutch pantry, whatever you want to call it. So this is the kitchen area that I have on my floor plan, and right here is going to be an integrated, really nice kitchen hutchy pantry storagey unit that I'm going to create. So this is where you walk into the kitchen, and so the storage will be right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to File, and hover over the new arrow, and click Family. I'm going to go to English Imperial, and I wouldn't want to call this furniture, um, but I also don't want to say it's casework. I'm just going to put it under a generic model for right now. So the dimensions of the space, typing DI on my keyboard activates the align dimension tool. So I'm just tabbing to the inside. So it's 5 feet 1 inches, and the ceiling height is 11 feet 3 inches. So I have plenty of ceiling height space. Obviously, I'm not going to go out of the ceiling, but because that's not the concept of this project, but definitely have enough for whatever I need to do. So on the reference level, this is the floor plan view, and the depth is, I believe, 1 foot. Yes, so it's 1 foot depth. So let's get started. And then right now I'm just centering the line because you want it to be center so that it's just easier when you're placing it in your project. So the design I would like to do is a glass cabinet in the middle, two cabinets on the side that go all the way down to the countertop, and there's open space under the glass cabinet, and then there are base cabinets below. Oh, I forgot to mention that it's gonna be integrated. I mean, it's gonna be pushed into this wall a couple of inches, I believe. So I think it's gonna end up being 1 foot and 2 inches. Yeah, I'm gonna say 1 foot and 3 inches. That's to account for the overhang. of the countertop. Now it's time to add the cabinet doors. So I'm just going to do all cabinets on the base, no drawers. There are plenty of drawers in the main kitchen area, and then obviously cabinets here.
Okay, I just learned I am going to do drawers in the middle and then two cabinets on the side. But they're going to be deep drawers, so maybe for storing, well, it's going to be a mix, so maybe storing some pots, some formal silverware, formal plates. It can be for whatever.
So right now I'm gonna go ahead and load it into the family, even though I'm not done. Um, if you know Revit, you just never know when it's gonna go down. I mean, it's Revit, and I have the latest version of Revit, a really good computer. You just never know. I've always saved at random times because you just never know. So I'm gonna go ahead and load into projects. I'm gonna load into project and close so I can save it as like kitchen hutch, whatever. Now I'm going to add the glass part to the wall cabinets, and they're going to be arch glass. Okay, so in this case, you would just change this material to glass. So now it is time for me to add the hardware, and of course, there will be a backsplash tile, really pretty tile back here. Okay, so this is the hardware that I'm going to use for this kitchen hutch. It's bicolor, and most of my other plumbing fixtures are already in the Aura bronze shade finish, so that's what I'm going to choose for this cabinet pool just to match everything. So I already have it open here in my project, so I'm going to load into project and I'm going to choose the kitchen hutch. So now I'm just going to place the pools where I want to place them. So obviously here, and I'm going to press this arrow so that it'll flip on the right side. And you always want to view in the fine detail. And you can turn it to make sure it's on the right face, as you can see here. Okay, so now I have all of my hardware put in, and I'm just going to go to the front view to make sure it looks how it should look. and the thing is like crazy out of place. So like I'm gonna align this with this because this entire unit is centered with this reference line. Okay, so everything, this needs to match the other one. This one, I think this one is a good height. This one might be too high. And then these look pretty okay. So now I'm going to draw my cabinet topper to finish it off. It just looks, you know, a little undone at the top. So I'm going to go do that in extrusion. And I have a little model line here for reference. And now I'm going to take this start in radius arc tool. Don't want it to curve too much, just a little bit. And then I can delete the straight line. And I'm going to do the same to the other side. I'm going to go to the reference view so that it can be, or to the left, but it's okay because we can view it from the left or the right. Okay, everything looks a-okay. It looks done. It is done. And now I'm going to load it into project and close. Okay, so now it is done. And I'm going to do a little 3D view of it. And yeah. I really like how this looks. At first, this was just a blank wall. Like these extensions weren't even there. And at first, it was just a wall sconce there. It was just like, what are you going to do? And you had more than 4 feet of space to walk into the kitchen. So you have this giant walk-in, now open walk-in space, which is nice, but you still have that. You have more than enough room to walk through this kitchen. And with it being flush and integrated into the wall, it's just kind of definitely gives a seamless look and not just sticking out like a sore thumb. And it's not like a zigzag pattern trying to get in, nothing like that. So, yeah. I almost forgot. I'm going to show you guys how I am going to integrate it into the actual wall. So at first it was just, you know, like this and has this little edge sticking out. So I'm going to create a niche in this wall so that this can be integrated into the wall. So I'm going to go to architecture, component, model in place, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to walls, and I'm going to say main kitchen niche. And I'm going to go to void extrusion, and I'm going to start right here, go to the middle of the wall, and just do that outline. And I'm going to click the check mark and click finish model. Okay, so when it says it's not cutting, you just click cut geometry, click the thing you want to cut, and then what's cutting it, and then boom. And then now you need to do like some kind of section so you can see what's going on right here, because obviously you can't see the open part. And I'm going to make a section cut here, flip it to the wall, and go to view. Okay, let's move this out the way. Here is the wall niche. Edit in place, and you just drag it up. I don't remember how tall my thing was. I think it was 7 feet. Let me go see, but let's just click the check mark for now. And I'm gonna wanna see that's where the top. I obviously want to leave more room than you need, so I'm gonna make this 7 feet 1 inch or half an inch. 7 feet half an inch. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna align that to. It won't align. Okay. That works. Back in this corner. And now it is completely flush with the wall. And I'm going to delete this section because I don't need it anymore. And let's just look at the 3D view again. And now we can see, I mean, it's the same, but it's okay. So now there is, it's flush with the wall now, as you can see in plan view. Thanks for watching this work with me video. I really enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. God bless. This is the kitchen hutch in a rendered elevation view. It's right next to the breakfast nook. Be sure to check out my blog post on this entire project, which will be linked in the description box below. It's on my website. This is my junior residential project that I just completed. Also, check out my blog post on my junior commercial project that I also just completed, which is in a blog post, also on my website. Also, the link will be in the description box below. Thank you all for watching. God bless.